This is a 1966 Mercedes-Benz W110-200 Universal, the first officially sanctioned Mercedes-Benz station wagon. Station wagon versions of Mercedes-Benz models prior to the Fintail, like the 170 series and the Ponton, had been available on special order from German coach building companies like Mercedes-Benz. These companies specialized in hearses and ambulances, but also made their version of a Fintail station wagon. The success of the Volkswagen 1500 squareback station wagon in the early 1960s showed Mercedes that there was a niche to be filled in this market, and they set about to build a station wagon version of the Fintail. The company chosen to build these cars was Montagewerk IMA in Mechelen, Belgium, the official importer of Mercedes-Benz cars into that country. They were already assembling Fintails from CKD units at their factory, which was a way around Belgian import taxes. The Universal, also known as the Safari in Scandinavia, was the first Mercedes-Benz model to receive a name and was available to order through the worldwide Mercedes-Benz dealer network with full factory backing and warranty. Full Fintail bodies were supplied to IMA except the roof, rear doors, rear window frame, boot lid and rear valance, which were missing. IMA pressed all the required body parts necessary to make the station wagon, including the roof and the tailgate. The window frames of the rear doors were modified to follow the roofline, which set the car apart from those made by Mercedes-Benz. On these cars, the standard rear doors from the sedan were used, which curved down towards the back. 1,000 cars were planned per year, with production starting in 1965, and things got off to a very good start. By May 1966, 1,000 cars had already been made. Only two variants were initially available, the 190 4-cylinder petrol and the 190D 4-cylinder diesel. These two cars were superseded by the 200 4-cylinder petrol and the 200D 4-cylinder diesel, in line with the updated model change in the Fintail range, and were expanded to the 230 and 230S 6-cylinder petrol models. The Universal offered the same optional extras as those found on the sedan: a sunroof, radio, aircon, power steering and an automatic transmission. Self-leveling suspension was standard on the Universal via a bow unit in place of the standard compensating spring on the rear suspension. The rear seat could be ordered in a third, two-thirds split or with rear-facing seats that folded into the luggage bay floor, a feature that would become common in all subsequent Mercedes-Benz station wagons. The Universal featured bespoke taillights by Hella specific to this model, and further clever design features made this a practical and a versatile car. The load bay and back of the rear seat were covered in a durable wood-like Formica finish with rubber inserts, a styling feature that was repeated in the 2010 Mercedes CLS shooting brake. A clever rotating handle that turns out of the floor allows easy loading and is used to lift the floor of the load bay for extra storage. Further storage can be found by lifting the lid on the left side of the floor. Changing the rear seat to increase the load bay is an easy operation. The base of the rear seat rotates upwards and the backrest folds down, creating a load bay of 2 meters in length. Pins on either side of the backrest fit into the rubber grommets of the mounting to secure the backrest in place in the normal position. The tailgate is held open by a spring unit on either side of the roof. The spare wheel is mounted inside the load bay under a hard cover. The innovative thinking that went into the Universal would be used in all future Mercedes-Benz station wagons, features that are taken for granted today.